Hey, Cowboy Nation, this Cowboys abroad. Just want to talk to you a little bit about how we beat the Tennessee Titans, our opponent this week. We've got an extra day to prepare for them. There's really no reason why we shouldn't beat this team. Not a whole lot we got to do. This week's game plan should be relatively simple. All we really got to do this week, on the defensive side of the ball. All we really got to do is control their running game. Control their running game. What I mean by that, control the QB. Make sure we contain him. Make sure we contain him. Don't let him get those scramble yards. Step up and beat us with his feet. Their running backs, Dion Lewis and Derrick Henry. We control them, and I like our defense. Against this group. My linebackers, I believe, are coming to play. I believe our linebackers come to play. Jalen Smith and LVE should have a field day. Shutting this down. I really don't fear their receiver, Corey Davis. Good receiver, not a great receiver, but a good receiver. He okay, and the rest of them, well, I really just don't fear them. I like our DBs. I like our DBs against their receivers easily any day of the week. I like Awuzie. I like Jordan Lewis. I like Anthony Brown, and I like Byron Jones against this group. This receiving core anytime. Just not really scary. Now on the offensive ball, what do we have to do? Well, it's real simple. Real simple. In this game, what we need to do is we need to make sure that we put the tempo. We put the tempo in our favor. Tennessee gonna try to hit us with the run. Slow the game down, manage the game. In fact, what they're gonna try to do is out-cowboy the Cowboys. Is what they're gonna try to do. They're gonna try to run a similar game plan to what we normally run. So what we got to do is, we got to increase the tempo, and get into a good rhythm, good flow, kind of like we did in the Jacksonville game. Well, how do we do that? Well, we need to have 3 to 5 design runs for Dak. We need to get Coach Beasley involved in this game early. Now, you might ask me, why we need to get Coach Beasley involved in this game when we just picked up Amari Cooper? Well, let me explain. Coach Beasley is our possession guy. He's our slot guy, our possession guy. He's at 10 to 15 yard receiver guy, right? So if we get him involved and hit him early, that means we're moving the chains early. And if we're moving the chains, they're gonna try to stop that. And when they try to stop that, then we hit them deep with Amari Cooper. We hit them deep with Gallup. We hit them deep with Hearns. That type of thing. And so what we need to first do, showing the ability to move the chains. So we need to get Cole Beasley involved early. We need to get Zeke involved early. We need to get Zeke some touches early. We need to get Beasley involved early, and show the ability to move. And while I'm saying that, our friend in this particular game may just be the play action pass. These guys have been watching teams the last couple of weeks, the last couple of teams, and how they beat us. Well, they stacked the box on us. They stacked the box on us, put 8-9 guys up there, and basically said, "You're not gonna run on us. Show us what else you got." Well, in this particular case, the play action pass may just be our friend, and we show them what we got. And what we got is 2 or 3 deep threats that we're ready to go. And if you throw Rico Gallis in there, that's another weapon that we haven't really utilized to its fullest capacity. But anyway, those are some of the things real quick things that we need to do in order to win this game. It's a real simple game plan. Really not a whole lot to it. Why? Because this team, they are built and run their offense a lot like we do. In my mind, we have better skill position players. And so our talent and our skill and our players should be more than enough to beat this. Should be more than enough to beat this team. We can beat ourselves, but this team shouldn't beat us. The only thing that we gotta really avoid that could bite us in the foot is taking this team for granted. Can't take this team for granted. Got to be well prepared and got to come in ready to dictate the tempo of the game and get into a flow of the game. If we play this slow, methodical, short game type of situation, and we don't fully utilize all of our weapons and all of our talents. In the close game, we may just get beat. That's just the fact. When you play it close, sometimes you're playing to lose. We need to play and go for the juggler and go ahead and beat this team. We need to go ahead and beat this team, and we do that by getting our full arsenal involved in this game early and land it on them. That's my thoughts on the game. That's how I think that that's the blueprint I think we need to utilize to beat this team. Nothing really fancy about it, because this game really doesn't require a fancy game plan. We lined up and play. On paper, we should beat this team. Don't mean we will. We don't know until we play the game. And the way we win is we play to win. I'm Cowboys Abroad. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you checking in. Appreciate you checking in with Cowboys Abroad. I'm out.